Hi guys, it's James from Dirty Finger Racing. Tonight we're going to do a segment over the data logging feature of the Rx8 Gen 2 from Tekin. As you can see, we're already connected to our Hotwire, and we've already got the Hotwire dashboard opened on the computer. If you need help with getting your Hotwire set up, if you're getting the error message that it can't find the Hotwire, odds are you're probably not completely seated, so just go ahead and try to plug that all the way in. Alright, right here on the dashboard, you're going to want to click on data logs. They'll bring up this other screen. And then what you want to do here is you want to click on data and then click on download. Now this is going to pull whatever data is left on your Rx8. For us, we've already pulled it up a couple times. We have 18 runs on there. We'll not really sure why, and we're going to try to find out. But we got quite a few short runs on there of like 6 and 7 seconds. And as soon as we get an answer, we'll get that posted up in the comments. So that way, everybody knows what's going on with that. It can take a little while, depending on how much data is on your Rx8, for it to upload. And then as soon as it gets uploaded, this is the screen that comes up. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go through all the features here. What you can do is you can erase the data from your Rx8, or you can save the data that you downloaded. If you save it, you just go down here to open file, and as long as you don't move stuff around, it'll go right to the same spot where it was saved to, and you can open it to do a comparison later after you've made some adjustments to see how your performance is going. Right here in the graph, you can turn off like your throttle, your voltage, your ESC temperature, your RPM, and your motor temp. If it's got a check mark next to it, it's going to give you a graph for it. Right here, this is how many runs were saved. And as you can see, we have some short run times, and then we have, some pretty decent run times. What we're going to go over tonight is our longest run. For the display tab, resolution. Now this will adjust like how close you are to the graph. The higher the setting, the closer you are. So it breaks it down for you a little bit more. So for what we're going to do, we're just going to leave it on medium low. And then color, if you change this, it changes the background of the graph. You go to red, it's hard to see. So we're going to go ahead and leave that black. Now units, this is units of measurement. If you want your temperature to be read in Celsius degrees instead of Fahrenheit, switch it to metric. Otherwise, I'd just leave it in English. Your motor, the Tekin Rx8 Gen 2 is advanced enough that it will select what motor you have connected to it. However, if you're running a sensorless, you're probably going to have to select it here. For your logging, right here, this is your sample rate. This is how often the Rx8 will collect data. So right now the default is 0.2 seconds, and we're just going to leave it there. If you change anything on it, it's not going to affect what you've already collected. It'll just affect future collections. So alright, now the run through of the graph, you got your throttle on the top in blue. Right below that you have your voltage in yellow. Your ESC temp is in red. Your RPMs are down here in the orange, and then your motor temperature is down here in the green. Now whenever you click on play, it's going to start running. Up here you can affect your playback speed. Right now it's set as slow as it will go. This is your position in the graph. Now wherever you click on, it's going to put up this little red bar, and then it's going to start giving you numbers out here to the side, and this is going to give you a more accurate measurement of what's going on than just this little line by itself and the numbers off on the side. Another feature that you have, you can pause it anywhere in the graph. You can click on this print icon. Now it's only going to show print for what's inside that graph at the moment. So as you can see, you can print it off, and it'll give you that runtime that you're seeing on there. So if you're wanting to print off the whole thing and it's a pretty long run, you're going to have to chop it up into segments and print it all out at the same time. Alright, so we're not printing anything, we're just going to go ahead and hit cancel. Now when you want to close it, you hit this red one. If you want to minimize it, you hit the green one and it'll throw it down here to the bottom. This yellow one is going to make it full screen. So go ahead and click there. And that's pretty much it for the data logging feature. So when you exit out of it, it throws you right back to the dashboard for the Hotwire. So now you can make any adjustments that you think you need to make. And if you got any questions or comments for us, go ahead and post them up. If you want something covered that we didn't cover yet, go ahead and post that up too, and we'll try to accommodate all the suggestions that we get. This is James from Dirty Fingers Racing, and y'all have a good night.